Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bystander at the newsstand today, Tuesday, 18th of July, 2023. My name is Okekofora Ladrotimi. I have my Hebu bystander, my Hebu reviewers on standby, Mr. Matthew, Mr. Ralph, Mr. Charles, Mr. Lucky, and the rest of them, and my wonderful online reviewers also. You are all welcome to today's program. Kindly subscribe, like, and share our link below. The headlines for today, I have with me the Vanguard newspaper. I have with me the Vanguard newspaper and the Nigerian Tribune. The headlines from the Vanguard newspaper. Our weapons against insecurity, service chiefs says. Emefiele, lawyers initiate contempt case against DSS, DG, BG. Deregulation. Marketers begin for importation. Custom seizes cache of arms of Lagos ports. While we faked our abduction, demanded ransom from our parents. APC crisis. Tinubu shots for Adamu's successors. Lawmakers scramble for Tinubu Baja's endorsement. I have no hand in Southeast Mayhem. Simon Ekpa says. Headlines from the Nigerian Tribune. How Adamu lost out as APC chairman. High food prices push inflation rate to 22.79%. FG confirms first case of anthrax in Nigeria. Poultry industry on verge of total collapse PAN cries to Tinubu. 2,300 ghost workers removed from payroll. 200 million saved, Abia government says. Ondo Council vice chairman dies a week after chairman's death. Ban on sit at home. Markets, banks, schools open as Enugu government monitors compliance. PDP accused Tinubu's lawyer of intimidating judiciary in written address. Customs intercept arms ammunition at Lagos port. The headlines from the Guardian newspaper. Nigeria spent over 99% revenue to service debt as inflation beat harder. Sit at home. Business schools open in Enugu as Umba rushed to seal locked businesses. APC chieftains explain why Adamu was removed as progressives take over. Fresh concerns over cancerous sweetener in food and beverages. The Point newspaper, the headlines. Real reasons Adamu bow to pressure. Inflation records sixth consecutive increase to 22.79% in June. Ogun, APC, PDP, Bika as police get 72 hours ultimatum to release reports on vote buying claim. FG confirms first case of anthrax in Nigeria. Cleric, last two students who killed girlfriend for money ritual sentenced to death in Osun State. The News Direct newspaper. Army most challenged components of armed forces, COAS, says. APC crisis deepens as Adamu Omisore resign. Nigeria records first anthrax case. Non-oil export generates $2.5 billion in 1 hour 2023, NEPC says. against smuggling. Customs intercepts container loaded with guns at seaport. And that's all for our headline this morning. I'll be having Mr. Lucky now on the program.
Yes, my sister. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, sir. I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Let me greet my brothers and sisters who are watching me. Brother, my name is Lucky Yaguna. I don't know Lagos. I want to thank you for watching Flip TV. I want to thank you, US, my brothers and sisters who are watching us. May God bless you. Don't worry. I know you want to come to Nigeria with goodness and mercy. May God empower you, give you blessing. Come to Nigeria. Come and change things. Thank you for helping us, the reviewer. God bless you. My name is Loke Yaguna Jono Lagos. Thank you, my brother.
All right. The main headline this morning is custom intercepts arms ammunition at Lagos port. What's your comment on that, sir?
It's a good development, but one thing I want to tell Nigeria, I want to tell the customs, I want to talk to the military. They should be true that God watch everybody. Sometimes I watch some of this ammunition they display. They will display arrest criminal today. They will display the same ammunition. Next month, they will not display the same ammunition. But what I'm saying, well, if it is true that they arrested the ammunition very close to port, so be it. It's a good thing. We don't need to take ammunition to go and kill ourselves. That's what I want. But not is accepting rice, food, commodity that's supposed to benefit human beings. Let them be there to arrest weapons, drugs, Igbo, cocaine. Yes, they are doing good work for that area. I support. It's a good thing. If it is true, even those not those one they arrest before, and start bringing for them to showcase that they are working. So please, they should do more. Allow food, water to come in, but anything ammunition, Igbo, drugs is forbidden. We don't need it. It's a good thing. I commend them for that.
Okay.
Thank you.
High food prices push inflation rate to 22.79%.
You can see now, we are living by the grace of God. You can see, I hope the government has seen that. If food operation has gone up, there is nothing in Nigeria now you want to buy. You want cheap, nothing. You see, my sister, everything in Nigeria has gone up. Are you talking about even water? You can't buy mineral now. You can't buy malt. Malt is going to almost 300, 400. You want tomatoes, chicken, rice, beans, yam, tomatoes. Everything has gone up. This is what Tinubu is supposed to have done first. If Yoruba, Hausa, mostly Yoruba people are the one crying now that Tinubu, you came, a big power, we are hungry. Make things better. There is nothing, see, all this you have it. It's not enough to declare sort of emergency. And we are not seeing anything. In other countries, when they declare sort of emergency, you start seeing the manifestation. Why are we not seeing manifestation now? You declare sort of emergency, you went and sit, travel Kenya, travel all over the world. This is all free to implement. State of emergency, allow food. We are not hearing anything. It's not the first time they declare state of emergency. Please, you only declare state of emergency to the senator, House of Rep, and the party leaders who are increasing their money, who are budgeting billions of dollars to their side, buying car. But the masses, they are complaining. Tinubu, please, according to you, you built Lagos. Why don't you use the same way to make sure people are happy? Don't forget, when first city removed, everything gone. Travel, plane, ticket, everything has gone up. Now, the worst thing now, landlord has started increasing houses. House they built 50 years ago, they have increased it. Wele are started locking people's house. So many things. The hardship is too much. Tinubu do something. So inflation, They are right. They are telling you it's getting up before people push out. Tinubu should do something. Thank you. That's my own submission.
Okay. Poultry industry on verge of total collapse. Pan cries to Tinubu. They want him to intervene in allocation of 40,000 MT of maize. What's your comment?
That is it we are saying now. This is what Tinubu is supposed to do. The same thing. He need to intervene. He need to speak the language that Nigeria will hear. Not to just go to AU and make you president. And you are saying Africa should do well. Come your home. Start Nigeria. Make something different. It should different. Make this different. Buhari promised us heaven and earth. At the end, we did not see anything. We don't need to wait. They are telling us be patient, patient. That's how we patient for 8 years under Buhari. Today, see what we are reaping. We are reaping bad. We are reaping corruption. We are reaping kidnapping. We are reaping killing. No positive thing Buhari brought for us. All negative. Please, I think Tinubu with the election that bring controversial. What he's supposed to be doing now is to make sure this, touch all these things. Are you getting me? Yeah, make sure that let them take camera, NTA, go to this rural area where they are producing all these things. Let us see what is the hiccup, the problem that make this not to work. You need to up and do it. Are you getting me? You need to up and do it so that Nigeria can happy with him. Otherwise, you only have 4 years. Are you getting me? You only have 4 years to go. Before you know, Nigeria will kick him out. He should do something. But diasporas, they are not happy. They don't want to come home. I don't know. All our diaspora is home now. They cannot demand that our people are demanding from them. Money, 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 money. All of us, things are gone up. We don't know what to do. What do? We got closed mouth. That's why we're asking. Are you getting me? Nigeria is dying under Tinubu. Please. Please. We are dying.
Okay. 21-year-old undergraduate murdered by lover in Lagos. Let me quickly read on that. A 21-year-old undergraduate of Lead University, Ibadan, Oyo State, identified as Augusta Osedio, has been reportedly killed by her lover, Benjamin, in Oral's estate, Ikota, Aja, Lagos. According to reports, the lovebirds had misunderstanding which degenerated into a fight, and the victim, Augusta, was stabbed to death in the process. It was learned that on July 11, 2023, Augusta called her mother that she had a quarrel with her boyfriend. Unfortunately, all efforts by her, Cordella, to reconcile her and her boyfriend failed. Trouble, however, started when all attempts by Augusta's mother to reach her on her boyfriend, again on their phones and other mediums, failed. Worried by the developments, Cordelia resorted to reaching the daughter's roommate, who led her to the boyfriend's house at Ora Estate, Ikota, Aja.
You see,
so this is the story of the 21-year-old.
It's common in Nigeria here. It's rampant. If you go some rural area now, because of the poverty, I don't know, some of these are students, they leave school, they go to some of these young boys, and at the end, it will become violent. I think, you know why? Insecurity. And our schools, university lecturer, and they are not monitoring these children. The way they behave, and this Facebook, internet has bring something that whereby you can't control anymore.
I don't think this.
Yes, I'll tell you why.
They are grown-ups, number one.
But we have to be controlled. I won't tell you like there has to be control. See that guy that died now. See that guy the guy that died now. The guy that died now. If you check, maybe you met the guy for Facebook. If you check, what brought the violence? What brought so many things that will make you stop?
To what I know, they've been together for 3 years. And
yes.
They only had a misunderstanding, and the guy couldn't control himself and stabbed him.
And maybe the boy is taking cocaine or taking this colo. This colo they are saying. This colo. So if most of our boys now, that's what they are taking. Anyway, there's nothing I will say now that will change this. The only people that will change it is government. Government should up and do it. And the school too should up and do it. You see some lecturers, some teachers, Instead of them to teach all this, to monitor them, what they are doing there, they are selling their goods in the school. I get me? Well, he own unfortunately that he happened to her. I pray other girls, other boys should learn lesson for this. And that boy need to be dealt with. The boy need to be dealt with. That boy need to be hanged and killed. I get me? Not to be like Chidima again. Osifo and Chidima. Don't forget he said stop. I get me? So man killing woman killing man. It's not in Nigeria here. It's getting too much. Government had to do something. A teenager girl, let's say 21 years, is still small age. There are many like that. Things are government show up and do it. Government, not only government, even the parents, including the lecturer. If you be surprised, don't be surprised. This girl is in school, from school to the Okota. Are you getting me? So, from Ibadan, you see, I'm telling you, maybe the boyfriend promised you to come and take money. Get it to that place after the whole jojo. At the end, nothing happened. So the girl have to track from there. The boy stop. Some of them are taking Igbo, some of them are taking cocaine, some of them are taking kolokolo, whatever they call them. Government, please, I am begging you. Tunubu, Emilokan, open your eye. Don't sit in Aso Rock. People are dying. Children are dying. No school, no food, no work. Tunubu, you can see inflation of Nigeria. Inflation. Have inflation now has gone up. President, do something. Do something before fire and God pursue Aso Rock.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Lucky. Good morning, Mr.
Yeah, good morning, Kufo.
Yeah. Welcome to the program. Custom intercept arms ammunition at Lagos port. What's your comment on that?
Yeah, interception of ammunition by customs is, did not start yesterday or this week. It did not start this year. It is, something that happened often and often. But what made this one so popular was that the quantity of ammunition seized or intercepted was, a large one. Do you understand? So what I read was some said the arm was Anambra bound or southeast. I don't know whether it is the same arm that the military spokesman Nwachukwu, Brigadier General Nwachukwu intercepted, or the one customs intercepted at the port, because there's one going to, I think, in Ogun State. The truck was Ogun State bound. The driver of the truck, the name sounds like a Northerner. If you read the name of the driver, it sounds like a Northerner. Then the motor boy, that's his conductor or assistant, is a Ghanaian. By document they check, the guy is a Ghanaian. Now people are saying, how come you say this arms and ammunition, they are, Anambra bound, southeast? I think you understand. Why are you saying that their next port of call is southeastern Nigeria, meaning their destination? While the truck in question was arrested in Ogun State, the driver, not Igbo man, the driver is from North, the accomplice, a Ghanaian. So that allegation is not palatable to me, because the allegation is quite indicting to Igbo man. Then the one seized in the port, that is the work of the customs. They should do it. If they have been working like this, I don't think there will be this much arms going on and on, in the southeast, in the southwest, even the Fulani herdsmen. Because the reason why it's easier for the Fulani herdsmen to arm themselves was that the whole nook and cranny of the borders in the north are porous. In Sokoto, Sokoto has border with Benin Republic, Niger. Are you listening to me? Then Chad has border with Borno State, has border with state that they carve out from Gongola, former Gongola. That's Adamawa. They have border with Chad, have border with Cameroon. So all these borderline in the northern Nigeria, they have porous borders, porous creek road. I don't know what I understand. There are many trails. You understand? Trails, all these little roads that are linked to Chad, linked to Cameroon, linked to Niger. I mean all those states that border Niger, they don't check the borders.
Okay.
No checkpoints, no immigration posts. So that's why militarization of the north was so massive, more massive than that of southwest and southeast. Because in our borders, I'm telling you, that Cameroon houses, where Cameroon connects cross river. Let me tell you, anything there, security is too tight there. Because it's a border between Igbo land and Cameroon. Anything Yoruba, around the Diroko, Wode, all these are borders. Badagry, Agbarandi, so on and so forth. There is scarce security here because it's Yoruba land. The customs, they are all northerners, they are all Fulani. They don't want anything to come in here free. For the benefit of the Yoruba, the locals living along the border, they make sure that they arm to the teeth, they the whole border, nothing is going on here. But in their own north here, rice coming in, arms coming in, every imported items, they what? They always bring it in the north. I don't know what I understand what I'm saying. By blocking borders in the southwest, southeast, of course, it makes life very difficult for the people of that region. So what are we telling ourselves? If customs intercept arms in the port, it is their own responsibility, and it will check the inflow of arms, influx of arms into Nigeria. They are doing good work, but in a situation whereby they always seize turkey, seize chicken, seize fish, do you make any provision for turkey you are seizing that are coming in? Do you import fish? Do you import Oboroko? Do you allow Oboroko to excel again? Sales of Oboroko is no longer thriving in Nigeria because Chagari and Co, they stop it so that Igbo man will stop making money from stock. Then and first cow meat, red meat, because how dangerous it is. Fulani ban fish importation in Nigeria. Nigerians, you fools, all of you. Fulani keep on subjecting us to eating red meat. People don't understand. Southern Nigeria fools. Fulani ban. Read the history and know the history of Nigeria. Know the people that are wicked in Nigeria. Know the people that are stranger in Nigeria. Know the owners of the land called Nigeria. The whole entire geography of Nigeria has people that we call the early settlers, early settlement. Yorubas were here, Igbos were there, the Hausas were there in the north. Fulani came here and settled and suppressed you down. Because you people on our south, you people like meat, mugu. Southern Nigeria, all of you are mugus.
Mr. Ralph, high food prices push inflation rate to 22.79%.
High
Okay.
food
Yeah.
price push inflation rate to yeah. See, do you know why? It was normal until Tinubu came in and made the first statement during his inauguration. I will remove oil subsidy. Do you know, before he finished saying it, prices of food, beans and rice, everything, tomatoes, peppers are luxurious now. Very, very luxurious. If you are using tomato, fresh one, every Nigerian, every Lagosian will see you as a prince and princess. Because the price of only three fruits of pepper, three, one, two, three, is 400. Meaning they are selling Ofua Suka 50 naira. One, Osa white pepper, that one that brings yellow pepper, that one that brings good taste on soup. One, 50 naira. Tomatoes from Ketu, tomatoes from Oyimbo, from Idioro, the price is soaring high on daily basis. 4 tomatoes, 200 naira. One fruit, tomato, 50 naira. You don't know. It's going to be sold 100 naira soon because Tinubu immediately come up. Oh my God! The first announcement at Eagle Square during the inauguration was what? I will remove oil subsidy. Both prices of rice, beans, garri, so below up. It goes up. So, what there? Why don't you know? Why didn't you know when this man was talking blah 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 at Eagle Square that prices of essential commodities were below high? It will go. It will sky rockets. And as I'm talking to you now, inflation is going on up, billowing up because of a statement someone just made out of
All right.
carelessness. Oil subsidy is something you remove gradually so that it won't affect the citizens.
Okay.
Why Nigerians are this ignorant? Why Nigerians are this ignorantly docile?
Okay.
We are too complacent.
All
We
right.
feel we are satisfied. We are not satisfied. They are suffering and smiling. They are suffering and smiling. Everybody you see, they smile, laughter and litter all over their places. You see their countenances, they are smiling. It's a lie. Suffering and smiling. Don't you see what Lucky said? Lucky said, no food, no food. I've told Lucky, leave food alone. Let us use here. Let us what? Use here. Let us work hard on our brain and know what we will do. Technologically, information technology, to bring food on our table. You need to work hard on your brain. Go and know what to do. Apart from selling spare parts, apart from selling yam, tomato, onions, there are other things you can do. Money will come out. Online. That's what I tell Lucky. Stop talking about yam.
All right.
Do you eat
Thank
to
you,
live
Mr. Ram.
or do you live to eat? Which one? Food. We need to work hard.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ram.
Simple.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Matthew. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Yeah. Customs intercepts arms ammunition at Lagos port. What's your comment on that?
I think it's a welcome development because we've been wondering how do we get all these live weapons into our society, and terrorists, bandits, killer henchmen have been ravaging communities, killing other Nigerians, raping women and all that. So if custom or the authorities have been able to intercept arms and ammunition, I think it's a welcome development. And what is important is it should not just end at that level. They should ensure that the culprits are prosecuted, and they should ensure that they do proper investigation to get to all the syndicates involved. Ensure that they prosecute all the persons involved to act as a deterrent to others, so that we can have a peaceful society.
Okay. High food prices push inflation rate to 22.79%.
I think it's government-induced crisis because the policy of government is the one that is causing spike in inflation. Because the government floated naira at the official window. Before now, when the government came on board, they met a different scenario where the federal government through CBN regulated official dollar to naira. They pegged it at 400 and something dollar, at 400 and something naira to a dollar. And the essence was not far-fetched. The reason was because if you were importing for the purpose of investment, exporting, that's what they call IRA window, you get at that government regulated price. So that if you import, for instance, maybe you are importing flour to bake bread, the government will give you dollar at the rate of 400 and something naira to a dollar. So that it will impact on your product, so that your product will not be unnecessarily expensive for consumers. But hence federal government collapsed that window. The official window is now exchanging for about close to 800 naira to a dollar. So the man who used to buy his raw material with dollar exchange rate of 400 naira to a dollar and is now buying products, and the consumers will be at the receiving end. So that is why you see the price of food is escalating. And it's going to escalate until government do the right thing. One, is either you peg it or you produce flour locally. Who say we cannot produce our flour here? It's just what you need to do is to start cultivating wheat. And I listened to the chairman of Nigerian Bakers Association the other time, where he was saying that even in 2012, that the federal government introduced a taxation that seeks to address this type of crisis if we have it at hand. And federal governments in 2012 today have been collecting that tax. Now there's a crisis. Even before now, the Ukraine-Russia crisis saw flour because of government policy has worsened it. So you either peg the exchange rate or you produce to export to earn foreign exchange. There's no two ways about it. So the way the government is going currently is wrong, because you cannot produce overnight to attract foreign exchange, forests. So for me, I think the government need to invest heavily, encourage people heavily to start producing diversify into agriculture, into solid mineral, improve our production sector, so that we can export to foreign exchange.
Right. Poultry industry on verge of total collapse. Fan Christ Tinubu wanting to intervene in allocation of 40,000 MT of maize.
Sorry, come again.
Poultry industry on verge of total collapse. Fan Christ Tinubu. They want him to intervene in allocation of 40,000 MT of maize.
But it's quite unfortunate. You know why I say it's quite unfortunate? Because if you look at the poultry industry, the feed, you can do everything locally without relying on any imported grain or the protein part of it. You can do everything locally here. But it's quite unfortunate that the environment we are, the policies of government, and the working conditions do not encourage people to do what they ought to do. And I think the major problem Nigerian businesses face, including the poultry industry, is power. Because if you have a feed mill for poultry, you need to buy it. For you to make good profit, for you to run it efficiently, you must have access to regular power supply. In most cases, why you see small-scale business folding is because of running costs. By the time you check the cost of powering your gen, you see that you are not making any profits. Even as we speak, look at the cost of gasoline, PMS, premium motor spirit, what they call commonly called fuel. You see, the US escalating because of government removal of subsidy. So for me, I think government um, approach to business is the bane of business collapses in Nigeria. And we need to address it from the basis. The basis is one, give us sustainable power supply. If you give us sustainable power supply, businesses start to flourish, you cannot come back to start taxing the people. If you look at this government, all their attention is to generate revenue. It's good to generate revenue, there's no argument about that. Because the debt management office have said that revenue projection of government for this year that is about 10.20 trillion is grossly inadequate. Considering the fact that our debt to revenue ratio is about 73.5% and it exposes our economy to volatility, you need to, according to the debt management office, the government need to jack up their expected revenue to about 15.something%. That is good. But the argument is encourage people to produce first. Create an environment for production first before you now come back for those taxation. I sympathize with people in the poultry industry. They're only having their fair share of the rot in Nigeria.
Okay. 21-year-old girl was murdered by a lover in Lagos, an undergraduate of Ibadan University.
That is quite unfortunate. I condemn it in its strongest possible term because as human, I have that ideology that life is sacrosanct. And that you don't take life you cannot create when it's avoidable. So that's why I encourage the authorities, particularly the police, to do their proper investigation, get the culprit arrested, do their investigation, charge him to court. So I let him have his day in court, and the government have their day in court because I think this is already an offense against the state. Then let the court do the justice to that case.
Okay. This is the ban on sit at home. Markets, banks, schools open as Enugu government monitors compliance.
You understand that, see, hit that before now, why we're experiencing compliance to sit at home is that because the government have failed to provide security for lives and property. Just like government, we always want to make us believe and refer to as people who enforce sit at home as non-state actors. People comply with or to those orders because the people who are issuing it have the potency to enforce it and they are enforcing it. But if going forward, if the government can bring their authority to bear and show that they have what it takes to protect life and property and to enforce law and order, people will comply with the government directive. So it's not about, in any case, I blame government for all the killings because you have a mandate, a responsibility to protect life and property. The constitution is unambiguous about that. Section 14 of 1999 Constitution as amended says that the welfare of Nigerians and their security shall be permitted for purpose of governance. So to that extent, if you see a situation where unknown government were killing people, it means the government were not living up to their responsibility of protecting the people. So if they cannot protect the people and guarantee safety of life and property, and people start coming out, I think it's a work of development.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank
Matthew. Thank you. In case you want to join the chat, you want to join our program, you can click on the link to join the program. Thank you. I'll be having Mr. Charles now.
Good morning. You know, Mr. Kofo.
You're welcome to
Mrs.
the program.
Kofo, you look good. Miss Kofo, you look good. I love this your dress.
Customs intercept arms ammunition at Lagos port. What's your comment on that?
Well, it's a welcome development if that is exactly what happened. Let it not be that they are just feeding us with mere paper talk. Let it be that they are matching their words with action. Let it be that is exactly what happened. But I'm very, very much happy that something like this did not happen. That they didn't mention a place like Imo, that they intercepted ammunition there at Imo. Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu, Benin, all these places, thank God, all these places were not mentioned. They said Lagos. Well, I pray and I hope and I wish, my prayer is, let it be that they are telling us the truth. Let it not be that they are just trying to cooked up some information so that you and I will be very, very much excited. So that now we are very, very delighted for whatever they have done. Let's assume that they are working. The security personnel are working. We appreciate that. We appreciate whatever they are doing. So, but let it be that they are telling us the truth. And if at all something like that happens, they should go to the appropriate people that did that and get them arrested. And then bring them to book. That is the only way we know that they know what they are doing.
Okay, high food prices push inflation rate to 22.79%.
Wow. That is what we keep on saying. Sorry. Do you know that the prices of goods in Nigeria is going higher on a daily basis? We are dying, Tinubu should help us. Federal government should do things that will help the poor masses. Do you know that in my area now, there was a little church that they just captured a little church now. Every Sunday they will cook. This Sunday, you know what they cooked? They cooked beans and bread in the church. You will not see anybody coming to that. If you see the rates, the way people are comparing into that church, you will look at yourself as if, what is wrong with this church? It's because of the food. Nigerians are hungry. We do not expect this kind of government. This is not what we bargained for. Even if you want to maltreat all Nigerians, there should be a lightening way of doing it. We are suffering. You cannot buy goods on how much is a cup of garri? How much is a cup of beans? How much? Ordinary meat. You can go to market with ordinary 10,000 naira. You cannot be able to buy anything. People are dying on a daily basis. Honestly speaking, the prices control. What I was expecting from Tinubu as the president of this Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, what do? You equip yourself with experts, people that will give you meaningful and reasonable ideas on how to go about your government. Not going out, you see somebody who is selling pure water, who has no knowledge of NEPA, you bring him as a NEPA personnel. But now, go to markets. I remember in those days, when Rotimi Amechi was the governor of Rivers State, you know what he normally does? I am not praising him. Now, you know what he does? Then he was under PDP, that was then. He will go to market, he will dress in a power bike. He will move to where they are flying, as all the people that sells corn, all these old women. He will cover his face in Port Harcourt. Then he will start with them, he will start asking them, how many times, when do you have NEPA lights here? You will be talking to the governor, you will not know he's a governor. Then at the end of the day, he will go. If there's no light and they are lying to the government now that there is light in that particular place, what will he do? He will have to sanction the people that are in charge of that particular area. Are you getting me? These are things you should be able to do. These are things you should put in place. We are, I said it time. See, I am our viewers all over the world. Let me be honest with you. Canada, America, UK, these are learned people. These are people that have seen it all. These are educated people. Whatever we are standing here to say, we are just saying it. They have known it all. Are you getting me? So even when you are speaking the wrong English, even when you are speaking, when you are not making sense, they know. But it's just that they want to attack. They want to be involved with the people at home here. You can't be in Canada. What do you have to do with somebody standing here? But it's because of the love they have. Now, if at all I were this young man, I am not after history. Let me be honest with you. I am not the type of somebody that will just come to this place and start giving you what happened in 1980, what happened in 1970. Let's face the reality. What is going on now? A lot of deaths. People are dying on a daily basis. We cannot even pay house rent anymore. To eat 3 square meals a day is a problem. You know that. We are suffering. The government of Nigerians are not helping matters. Now, inflation. In those days, when you go to market with ordinary 1,000 naira. The quantity of goods you come back with, even you'll be very, very excited that this is what you have brought in home. But what is going on now? I said it earlier, 2 days ago. If I were Tinubu, the first thing I would do is to control price. The price of goods. That is number one. Secondly, open border, so that there will be reduction of prices of goods. A lot of individuals have been given as if they have monopolized the prices of goods to a particular individual, as in sole proprietorship. This is the only one that will bring this into this country. By so doing, the burden, the tariff and everything, the burden and the tariff and everything, he will have to gain more, simply because he pays in money to bring down those things. Now, let me be honest with you. The so-called Tinubu is, yes, I respect him a lot.
He's your president.
He's my
So
president.
attach some respect.
Sorry. He's my president, and I love him so much. But the problem we're going to have with him, if he should enforce or embolden himself with a lot of people that are not qualified to be in his government. Tinubu is a man I respect a lot. Even the whole Yoruba land, they respect this young man a lot. Are you getting me? But you're going to have a problem if you should surround yourself with a group of individuals that do not have anything to do with the government, that are only there for their own selfish interest. Tinubu should wake up. Let him wake up. Because whether you like it or not, posterity will always hold them responsible for whatever they have done in this country. They also always remember the story of, I'll keep on saying it here, the story of the poor man, the Lazarus and the rich man in the Bible. The rich man was enjoying on earth. The rich man was busy enjoying his life on earth. But when he died, what happened? There was a reverse in terms of enjoyment. Who enjoyed that? The Lazarus keep on enjoying and the rich man was here, dying in penury. So they should always remember that they are suffering, but there's somebody in heaven who is watching. A man was asked when I was schooling in those days, and they asked him a very simple question. Mr. Man, a rich man, I was expecting him to say, they were asking him, whom are you afraid of? I was expecting this man to say, Boko Haramic member, ESN, kidnappers. Do you know what this man said? That he is afraid of a poor man. Do you know why? A poor man's life can be changed. Yes, we are standing here today. Nobody knows who is going to become anybody tomorrow, no matter where we have seen ourselves. Because a poor man's life can be changed within a second. And God can touch anybody and change the life of anybody. Are you getting me? So they should always remember, yesterday, a lady was killed in my area there at Agege. They picked her in a post like this. So when they were driving, and it was like, these are people that met a lady on the ghetto. And it's like they are trying to move the ghetto, so that they will dump her, they will throw her away. Because, you know, all this ghetto life, maybe I don't know you, you don't know me, I don't know where I come from. So, immediately they were driving, they came to Agege roundabout. There was an accident, but the dead body was there. Are you getting me? Now, they paid the driver 7,000 naira. I know
Did you witness this?
I was there live. I am not giving you what I did not see. I am telling you what I saw. Are you getting me? The young lady was inside the bus. Now, they paid the driver 7,000 naira. Now, at the point, the driver said, one of the ladies said that she's not going again, that the man wants to kill them too. Are you getting me? Now, at the point, if there was a lot of security in Nigeria, go there. Do you know that even the odor started coming out from the body of that lady that died? Because I hope and I believe that this girl dies this morning. What they are after is just to look for means to dispose her body immediately. So that nobody was, this thing is happening around 10 o'clock in the night. I was coming out from a fellowship church. Now, immediately I saw that I stood. They were fighting. I thought it was something. When I came, I saw that. I said, wow, is this a human being like me? Look at her. Maybe on Sunday, somebody like this was lively, was full of life. And maybe she might have said to herself that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You know, I am not saying whoever whatever that killed her, or she was not killed, or she was killed by anybody. But for you to have seen the lifeless of that young lady and the kind of drama that was taking place, you ask yourself this very question: I am rich today. Where is that riches going to take me to? That you see, the only man and the only woman I respect a lot is a man that takes the poor masses at heart. There's nothing you can do if you can bring out a poor man out of his present situation. Believe me, posterity will keep on remembering for that. Are you getting me? But we are living in a country whereby the government are not doing what is right. The government are very, very bad. The government of Nigeria are nothing but barbaric. The poor are getting poorer day by day. The rich are getting richer on a daily basis. But it's not supposed to be so. In a country whereby you travel home for Xmas, you have money and I have money for this dance. We are from the same family. Do you know that? Igbo Nasi, Akuzulo, Irala. When you have money and I have money, believe me, all this indemnity will go. But when in a family, you are the only one who has the money. When one person has the money, there's a problem. Are you getting me? So the government of Nigeria should help. And I wish all our viewers all over the world all the best. Whatever you are, good God will continue to protect you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Charles. Thank you. For those just joining, it's still bystander at the newsstand. And I welcome you all to the program. I remain Kufuwerola. All right, we have a young person who would like to exhibit one of his work. All right, good morning. Tell us your name.
My name is Michael Adiola, but popularly known as Techeliski, aka the God of Aero.
Okay, what's this?
Yeah, this is a miniature Airbus A380. Miniature Airbus A380.
Okay. You built this for how long did it take you to build it?
Yeah, actually, it takes me 1 month and 2 weeks due to weather. I didn't mean there is no rainfall. It will take me like approximately 1 month. Yes.
And what are the things this thing can actually do?
As it is now, it has a CCTV camera. So in case you mount it at your gate, it will connect to your smartphone or your smart television. And also you can easily charge your phone because it runs on solar. And also it has some lightning in case there's power outbreak in your house. Instead of you to stumble on the chairs, this will just automatically trigger on because it has a sensor. And also it has a sound system, so you can use to play a music of your choice. And also it has a voice recorder inside in case if you have a family meeting at home and you are not around, all the speech said in that your living room or in your house, this airplane will help you record everything. And when you come back from your outing or from your office, you can be able to play everything they say throughout that day in your house.
All right, can this work as a drone? Can it fly?
Actually, this particular one cannot fly, but I have the flyable ones too. But this particular one is just for security device. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
It can fly.
Yeah, it can fly.
Why?
Actually, we always have problem with DSS. You have to have your license before you can be able to fly anything. And also, everybody knows that the work of an airplane is to fly. And also, it's a means of transportation, taking people and goods from one place to another. That's why I came out with another concept that is different from flying. So, aeroplane is not just flying people from one place. Aeroplane costume can actually serve you as entertainment, also for security, can guarantee you security, and also be able to charge your phone and power. This concept is just to make sure that we Nigerians who are producing aircraft, and when they ask you, can it fly? You say no, it can't fly. But this is what it can do. Then they will applaud you and say, wow, the country is moving forward. They're already producing their own personal airplane and it's serving a purpose for them. That's why I came with this concept.
All right, tell me what inspired the idea to actually build this creative thing?
Yeah, actually, what inspired me is that most time the foreigners, both on my group or on the group work, they keep abusing Nigeria that Nigeria don't build aircraft, they don't even do anything. There's no even company or organization that build aircraft. Then I look at it, then I sat down. I said, wow, actually that is true. We don't have any company or organization that produce aircraft. And also the one that is being produced, the materials are being sought from overseas, and you can't enter it to start making it for transportation. You have to start from somewhere. Unlike the foreigners too, they start from making toys and making plain costume. That's where they started. So that's why I came out with the concept of doing something like this, so that you can be able to see aeroplane costume everywhere, both on the street and everywhere. You don't need to go to airport before you can be able to see a plane. You can see plane costume everywhere as decoration purposes and also for security reasons.
All right, are you still in school?
Yeah, actually, I'm a pilot student, but due to no funding, I had to stop the school. Then I hope to continue. Yeah,
All right, how can someone charge?
yeah. Actually, it runs on solar. It runs on solar. And also, you can use AC current like your NEPA PACL light to charge it too. Actually, this is just a concept of mine. Based that there's not much money in my hand, I'm able to just create the prototype and able to use all material. And also, the little money I had with me, I spent all on my health during the process of building this, because actually I'm very asthmatic, very, very asthmatic. I'm not prone to all this smoky area, because immediately I inhale smoke and lots more, I'll not be able to breathe well. So the little funding with me, I was able to create this, because this is a prototype. This is not the original version. This is molded with ordinary plastic and aluminium. Had it been I have funding, then I would have been able to use all this fiberglass material. But this is just a projection of what is going inside me, and I believe I can do better, more than this, when I see support. Yeah.
Okay. This creative thing, is there anything water can spoil? Can it be under the rain and nothing will damage the charging port and everything?
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing that can get damaged is only the battery. And when the battery get damaged, you can install another battery inside. Because this is just as this one is now. I wish to set a grant in Nigeria so that I will start manufacturing this. Because a lot of people keep telling me that they want to buy it, but I can't sell this because this is just a prototype. I've been supported and have a grant of my own. I can produce in large quantity. That will be the original version, and I can sell for people. Then all this is to bring the saying that Nigerians are building their own aircraft, and is serving purpose for us, for myself, and also the country too.
You want?
Anyway, I'm so happy that our youth can do what the Europeans and the white people are doing. You see, what surprised me, I could remember former President Buhari said that our youth are lazy. My brothers and sisters who are watching us, our youth are not lazy. They are doing something great. After all, innocence started like this. Innocent motto. Today, innocent motto everywhere. Look at my brother who got knowledge. You didn't meet him for Igbo house or a courtesy house. He bring his knowledge and go to that school and create this content and create this plane. And let me tell you, this kind of plane you are seeing, according to him, there's a video, CCTV, which you can mount this kind of thing in your house or front of your house, videoing what is happening. And that's part of knowledge. And we use our knowledge. Now, Look at our brother. He has brought this. He left for the Nigerian government to know, to invite him. There's nothing wrong. We have the best doctors, best engineer all over the world. He just discoveries to discover, no sponsor. So that I pray that this medium, and I want to thank Flip TV for all over the world watching. You that watching me, you can send the message to all over the world that there's a Nigeria guy who can create content like this, a plane. And not only have it, there's a light, music, everything in the plane. And don't mind you, some of our children used to go to airport. If you go here today, you see the crowd praising this guy. We want Tinubu, the minister of aviation, at least to look inward, invite this boy. Sit down, get that knowledge, invite people for more training. You see Nigeria, we produce plane, producing plane, we produce vehicle, we produce so many things. Government, we want you to come and aid to help this our boy so that at least Nigeria can have your own plane. Are you not imagine a very shameful thing that Nigeria doesn't have their own plane? It's very, very wrong. Everybody play from Kenya. It's a shameful thing. Why we have talent people that can at least to build plane. We need support. We need everything to help this guy and make sure that we get it. Matthew.
How long can the solar system last?
It's the solar system can last for more than 10 years once you don't destroy it, because it will be indoor. And like the way I tell you, this is just a prototype. This is just like first artwork. I didn't been I have financial assistance for myself. I would have built something stronger than this. So at least you can see this CCTV camera is outside. By the time the original version came outside, you will not be able to see the CCTV camera at all. Everything will be hidden. So, and as it is now, there's something you can put in your house. You can mount it in front of your gate for decoration and also for security purposes. Yeah.
Well, thank God we have seen it all. And this is Checheliski. This is Checheliski. This is Checheliski. God have done it, and we have seen a lot of talent in it.
Yeah, please, please, in case you have any opportunity out there for me or for any invitation, here is my phone number. It's 080-281-33643. Again, it's 080-281-33643. That's my WhatsApp number. It's 080-281-33643. Please, in case you want to follow me on my Facebook, TikTok, or social handle. Yeah, this is my contact number. Again, it's 080-281-33643. It's 080-281-33640. So,
Where else can they reach?
yeah, you can. Actually, I live in Aege. I'm popularly known as the aeroplane guy in Aege.
Any other social media?
Yeah, you can reach me on Facebook, TikTok, and also on Instagram. Checheliski is the name. This is the name here. You can see it. And yeah, CHECHELESKY. I'm the only one bearing that name in the whole world because it's a customized name. So once you press it, you will see me firstly, and nobody bear that name again. So you can reach me. You can say hi to me. Yeah.
What message are you having for the federal government?
Yeah, my message to the government is that please, I beg you, look at us. We are talented. At least I'm able to take my time in doing this. I didn't mean I pick gun or into drug or fraudulent activity. You see, can see that it will not be good. It's not bring any glory for Nigeria as a whole. So I have to sit down, make use of my time. I create something better. You can see that this is what I need. So
another thing is that you have his contact now. If you have difficult to contact, you can still contact Flip TV. They will contact him too. So that is it. We need to empower our youth. We are not lazy. Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right. Thank you. Type it.
Nigerian youth are not lazy.
We are not just you.
It is the government in power that are lazy.
Oh, I'm telling you.
You can see Nigerians are not lazy.
Nigerian
The
youths are not
laziness are
lazy.
the government.
Nigerian youths are not lazy. It is our government that is lazy. And lazy. This
No, they are
young youths. If we empower him, he can do more than this. Um, that is not provided enabling environment. This is what a young man have done by singular effort.
Let me quickly read out this comment. Make inquiries about schools abroad. You can improve your gifts. Nigeria will not help you. We wouldn't mind supporting you to study abroad.
So
Inquiries.
why is simply soliciting is anyone that have any means of reaching out to him, his number is there,
Yes, I can start.
so that if he have funding, like you have said, he want to go beyond this. So anyone that want to reach out to him, you can reach out to him directly through his contact that have been dropped on the comment section. Thank you very much.
All right, it's going to start this for us now. Sorry.
Give me that phone. Give me that phone again. Give me that phone again. Give me the phone again. That's all.
All right. Okay, and that's all we have on the program this morning. Yeah, that's all we have on the program this morning. It's still by standard at the newsstand. I'm Okekoforola, and this is Flip TV. Kindly follow our if you're a new person, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, Flip TV and Flip TV Plus. I would appreciate your suggestions, your reviews. So you can reach out to me on Instagram, Duro_Timike. On Instagram, Duro_Timike. Duro_TIMIKAY. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you.